I
If
would say
not,
it happens to me a little bit more than that, or quite a bit. So let me tell you what my thought process is on that, guys, and then I'll move to the table and we'll call it a day, okay? But like that's a great discussion point. But notice the juice in the level here, folks. That's friggin' significant, right? So let's just pretend like all the stuff that I don't like, or the part of it I don't like is really the neighborhood aspect of it, right? But other than that, if this was just this price action was lower, I'd be all over this trade, right? So we've got the juice in the level that is phenomenal. And then let's say you get an aspect of, I guess just drive from here, right? And let's say we get entry, right? And we have clear sail into 3, 4 to 1, right? Something like that. I'll take that into those two factors into account more so than what the trade does when it actually gets there. So like the around the zone kind of stuff. So if we get that, and if I get into the trade, and let's say it hangs out and it goes like this, let's just call that 1 to 1. You know, I kind of feel sometimes it needs that second hit, which just sounds ridiculous because I'm such a nut for freshness. But I kind of find the opposite that sometimes like just leaving the trade alone, will ultimately get me
well,
where I
back up.
want.
No, no, that's actually see what you just drew though is a best case scenario. What happens when that first incursion goes, let's say, fairly deep into the zone, and then
Ah,
it
okay, hold
bounces?
on.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, so if it
Like
goes
what
three
happens when
quarters of
it
the
like
way
yeah,
or
let's just
half.
say it goes halfway or two-thirds into the
Okay,
zone.
no, I hear that. Yeah, no, that's a great example. Okay, that's a little bit. All right, I got to adapt my answer a little bit more. So if it drills into the zone a little bit more, then travels out. Ah, got it. Okay, yeah, because then you're thinking it's taking out some of this,
Because
you know.
that goes back to what I was talking about. I don't know whether you were there before when I was talking about that yen trade, but it's that kind of scenario.
No, I get it. Yeah, and that's even worse because that like punctured the zone. So yeah, I've only had a few where it just missed my stop and then went 100% in my direction. Yeah, it's not a lot. Yeah, that's a different scenario, folks. What Mitch, I gotta adapt my answer. If something comes in and kisses it versus went deep into it. Okay, then yeah, you may want to just be happy with a 1 to 1 at that point, and just be happy you made some money as opposed to, if you got 100, risking 100 or 200 and you got your 200, call it a day because you never know what's going to happen